Hello everyone and welcome inside Hazeltine Field. I'm Agir Deliu and we are just moments away from the regular season finale between the El Segundo Eagles and the Santa Monica Vikings. The Vikings have an 0-5 record against the Eagles in the last 5 seasons. Will they snap that streak here tonight? The Eagles, well, they're looking to fly into the playoffs. Actually, both teams have a playoff chance, but they must win first this game tonight against a rival opponent in order to continue their season. It's the Eagles and the Vikings next on El Segundo TV.
Number 1, James Freeland. Number 2, Armand Cesar. And his guests, Azim, Joey, and Nadia Cesar. Monique and Azay Hassan. Jacob Zucker and Jessica Miller. Number 3, Nick Villa. And his special guests, Lorena, Mike, Denny, Abuelita, Martha, and his grandmother, Juanita. Number 3, Nick Villa. Number 4, Jose Hurtado. Yasmin, Joe, and Irene Hurtado. Number 7, Kyle Myers. With his mother, Julie Myers. Number 7, Kyle Myers. Number 13, Scott Milton. And his guests, Audrey, Greg, and Nick Milton. Number 17, Tan Vo. And his special guests, Tian and Mark Vo. Number 18, Jackson Ross. With his special guests, Karen, Brett, and Serena Ross. Number 18, Jackson Ross. Number 26, Luis B. With his special guests, Yenny Luis, Isaac, and Brianna Pease. Number 26, Louis B. Number 40, Ray Silva. With his special guests, Darlene and Ray Silva. Number 40, Ray Silva. David Madrid. With his special guest, Lupe and Jose Madrid. Number 50, Don Robinson. Don's special guest, Tarsha, Don, and Deandra Robinson. Number 50, Don Robinson. Number 52, Michael Romero. With his special guests, Heidi and Mike Romero. Number 52, Michael Romero. Number 59, Sebastian Meza. And his special guests, Selma Garridia, Victor Meza, Cecilia and Jose Meza, and Isabella Meza. Number 59, Sebastian Meza. Number 67, Justin Delgado. With his special guests, Jamie, Joe, and Jesse Delgado. Number 77, Gerardo Blanco. And his special guests, Melissa, Gerardo, Gabe, and Gio Blanco. Number 79, Antonio Lopez. Antonio Lopez is being escorted by the cheer squad. His special guests, Jessica Tabata and Antonio Alexandra Lopez.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll direct your attention to midfield, we have one final senior to honor. Number 3, Steve Shevlin. He has been the head coach for the Eagles for the past 26 seasons, and he has announced that he will be stepping down at the end of this season. During that time, Coach Shevlin's teams have won 158 games, been to the playoffs 15 times, appeared in 7 quarterfinals, 2 semifinals, and 1 CIF final. Coach Shev has coached the South Bay All-Star team 4 times. Some of his former players and coaches have returned to wish him well. It's been estimated that Steve has coached over 500 athletes. Many have gone on to play at the JC level, Division III, Division II, Division I, and one got to the NFL. Number 3, Steve Shevlin. His special guests are his wife April and her grandparents Joe and Andy Oren. Thank you, Steve, for 26 amazing years.
Wherever.
We have a Kodak moment, that's for sure. It's quite a tribute to one amazing coach.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps! Did Pete saying mean things bother ya?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Welcome everyone inside Hazeltine Field for the regular season finale, and the Eagles march on the field led by Jose Hurtado here on senior night. Again, I'm Miguel DeLeo, and we thank you for joining us here between this rival matchup of the Eagles and the Vikings. These two schools have finished off the regular season the last 5 seasons, and it's been El Segundo who's been victorious in all those 5 years. They have a 5-0 record against the Vikings. So many storylines to unpack here in this one. Of course, the biggest one, besides what we mentioned in the opener, the winner of this game gets in the playoffs. Another big storyline, the man in charge of the Eagles, Coach Steve Shevlin, after 26 years as the man in charge, will retire at the end of this season. Now the question is, will the season end tonight, or will the season extend past tonight into the playoffs? That's what these schools are fighting for, especially the El Segundo Eagles. El Segundo's coming off a loss to Lawndale last week. Santa Monica coming off of a win. Both schools have lost to Lawndale by a lot. And the Vikings coming off a victory against Beverly Hills. They defeated the Normans 52-9. Here's the kickoff, and we are underway from Hazeltine Field. Short kick by the Vikings. Young kicker AJ Gomez. And it looks like the Eagles will start their first offensive drive from their own 30-yard line. Of course, El Segundo led by the sophomore quarterback Connor Huckberg. He's had a tremendous year as the starting quarterback. Did not start there at that position. He was the backup quarterback. It was Nick Villa as the starting quarterback. Here's a handoff to start us off. And guess who? Armand Saison. He gets stopped quickly. First man on the tackle, number 75, Jason Villada, along with a few other Vikings. Short gain by Saison, 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming up for the Eagles. I mentioned big game. Winner gets into the playoffs. That's what Coach Shevlin said. That's what these two schools are fighting for. Whose season will extend past tonight. Saison again, straight up the middle. Another short gain. The Vikings have a 5-4 overall record. They are 2-2 in the Ocean League. The Eagles have a 4-5 record, also 2-2 in the Ocean League. On 3rd and 4, man in motion, it's Freilich. He gets the ball, he comes around. Freilich has a first down and a few extra yards. Pushed out of bounds by Bryce Smith. And that big first down run on 3rd down got this crowd hype here tonight. A packed house once again for senior night and Coach Shevlin night, we'll call it. It was nice before the start of the game. We had a bunch of former alumni players honoring Coach Shevlin, who's been the coach here for 26 years, like I mentioned. And they look to continue this season a few extra games. Huckberg on first down, throws incomplete, intended for Scott Melton. This is November football, last regular season with a lot on the line. This is technically the last regular season, but it is a playoff game. You win, you advance, you move on. You lose, you go home. Clean out your locker rooms. And for some guys, put away the cleats for good. Armand Saison straight up the middle for another El Segundo first down. And of course, Armand Saison, the former Santa Monica Viking, he moved here when he was a sophomore from Santa Monica High School. Him and his brother Darion Saison, who's on the coaching staff now for the Eagles. And he's had a tremendous career here at El Segundo since moving over. But every time I talk to him, this game he always has circled on his calendar when he gets to play his former team. Hochberg out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Saison again the ball carrier, and again right up the middle. A big gain on first down by number 2. And so far the Eagles' strategy is working well.
Number 8, Ian Gomez. And number 72, CJ Holden.
Over the last 5 years, the meeting between these two teams haven't been really close. It's been El Segundo who's dominated the scoreboard, but last year was a thriller. El Segundo had to go to overtime to defeat the Vikings, 22-16. And that was the last game for Coach Dan Heck, the former defensive coordinator here at El Segundo, who retired following that game. Here's Hochberg, drop back 3 steps, but he gets swallowed up instantly by big number 75, Jason Villada.
Stopped by Jason Villada.
Both teams hungry, both teams looking to prove something and just play one more game on the season. Loss of a few there on that second down. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up for Hochberg. The Vikings with a 4-3 defense. Eagles out of the shotgun. 4 receiver set, 3 up top. And there's a flag. Looks like a delay of game on the Eagles. 8:06 here in the first quarter. Still the first possession of the game. El Segundo's first drive here. That moves them back. It'll be a 3rd and 12 situation from the Vikings' 36-yard line. That snap, Hochberg sheds one defender as a flag, and then he gets ankle tackled down by Ian Gomez. Let's see what the penalty is. Looks like it's a hold on the Eagles. And this will be a punting situation for El Segundo. Penalty is declined, and the Eagles will send out their punt unit. So following a very good drive to start it off, a few nice runs by Armand Saison and James Freilich. A delay game penalty, a couple bad decisions, a sack, and now a punt for the Eagles. It was 7:47 and counting here in the first quarter. Armand Saison with another beautiful punt. It is fielded by Donovan Parks, and here comes Parks the other way. Makes one Eagle miss. There's another, and finally pushed out of bounds by David Madrid. Parks brought the return all the way up to the 35-yard line. It was fielded around the 10, so a nice return from Donovan Parks, a senior on senior night. The Vikings, we should mention, have 20 seniors on this squad. The Eagles with only 17 seniors. Senior night's always exciting, especially this one when there's something on the line, some stakes. Quick blitz, and the runner goes nowhere. David Madrid and Julian Rodriguez. Nice blitz. The Eagles defense coached by Coach Wagner, first-year defensive coordinator for the El Segundo Eagles. They're aggressive. They're not afraid to get in your face. They're not afraid to blitz. The Vikings on 2nd and 12, led by senior quarterback Anthony Arnaud. Out of the shotgun, play action. Arnaud with a deep throw, and it's incomplete, overthrown, intended for Mike Pfeiffer. A 3rd and 12 situation now for the Vikings. Already with their backs against the wall here early on. See what the senior quarterback can do. Arnaud is 6'2", 205. Has a big arm. He just showed it there. Just the accuracy wasn't there in that last throw. Arnaud again out of the shotgun. Looking to throw. He's running. Looking to call a shot. He will keep it himself. Hard hit, hard collision. And finally brought down with Julian Rodriguez. A flag comes in late for some reason. Arnaud definitely had enough for the first down. Just late penalty here. They're calling it on Rodriguez for a late hit. Last time the Eagles were home, he had some officiating issues. Hopefully tonight's not a deja vu situation. Nonetheless, 6:31 here in the first quarter. The Vikings get moved up all the way into the Eagles territory at the Eagles 35-yard line. And it'll be a fresh set of downs for Anthony Arnaud. Arnaud out of the shotgun again. Play action to Parks. Parks and the flat. And James Freilich has him wrapped up. Had a piece of the jersey, didn't let him go until he got some help. And a loss of about 5 or 6 there. Big loss for the Vikings. They give them 4, loss of 4 officially, so it'll be 2nd and 14 with under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Arnaud out of the shotgun again has Bryce Smith to his right, the running back. 2 receivers on either side. Arnaud throws, it is caught. That's Colby Bell, and he is tackled just shy of a first down. Colby Bell, a big target, 6'4", 215, a senior.
Tackle made by number 18, Jackson Ross.
Jackson Ross on the tackle.
Bring up a 3rd and 3.
So a much more manageable 3rd down now for the Vikings, 3rd and 3. They converted on 3rd and 12 a few plays ago, thanks to an Arnaud keeper. Arnaud throws again. Again intended for Colby Bell and caught, and it is a touchdown for the Vikings. Colby Bell, 6'4", 215, used all of it to leap up, make the catch, and make the touchdown. A.J. Gomez will come on for the point after attempt. Evan Green, the holder. Here is Gomez, and the kick is good. And just like that, the Vikings lead 7-0 with 4:47 remaining here in the first quarter. The last few games has been the El Segundo defense that's really been the MVP of this team. And not like them to give up an early touchdown. You can argue that penalty, that late hit call, a little bit maybe got into the defense's head, but still a lot of football left to be played here. We'll see how these teams answer back. The Eagles, we mentioned, had a good first drive before getting a few penalties of their own, which caused them to punt and gave the Vikings the ball, and they ended up going down and scoring. Here's Gomez again, and just about the same spot where he had the opening kickoff. He gets it again, and it's fielded by Matthew Kusro.
Eagles to take over on their own 32-yard line.
Connor Huckberg and company will start their second drive from their own 32-yard line. Huckberg out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Low snap. Looking to throw. Oh, it is picked off. Caden Thomas, and Thomas is in the end zone. Touchdown again for the Vikings. And this crowd is stunned. In mere seconds, the Vikings have put up 2 touchdowns on the board. Caden Thomas, another senior on the Santa Monica side. He comes up with a big play here again on senior night. A.J. Gomez with a point after. It is good. And the Vikings now lead 14-0 with 4:38 in the first quarter. Huckberg doesn't have too many interceptions on the year. He's a pretty accurate quarterback, and I missed who the intended receiver there was, but you could tell the defense, Caden Thomas, I should say, read that perfectly. You can see he already cut it inside. He read the ball and jumped the route. Here we go, Gomez again with the kickoff, and again at the same spot. Kusro this time will take it on the return, and will gain a few extra yards, and he gets tackled right past the 35 at about the 36-yard line. And the sophomore quarterback will shake it off, get back on the field. Now down 14-0 with 4:33 in the first quarter. Try to lead his team back. Lots of football still, nothing to panic here. Lots of time left. Still early, only 2 scores. Armand Saison on first down. He's got space, and he's almost to another first down. 2 yards shy, an 8-yard run for Armand Saison. Oh, yeah, I spoke to Armand at the beginning of the season. This was a training camp, and we had a little season preview we were doing, and I asked him which game he was looking forward to the most, and he said, of course, that Santa Monica game. always circled on my calendar, especially after last year's thrilling overtime victory. He wants to do it again. Here's Saison on the carry. Close to a first down. Looks like they will give it to him. Looks like they spotted it right at the marker. First down.
A gain of 2 on the play. First and 10 Eagles.
The Vikings showing blitz, and they come. Eagles a hard run right up the middle. Saison again, brought down, looked like number 52, Jonathan Almeida.
Pick up 5 on the play, 2nd and 5.
Second and 4. Freilich in motion. It's James Freilich. He's got blockers. He cuts the corner. And again, another first down for the Eagles. Freilich had that big first down in their first time on offense. And you go back and watch that play right there. Armand Saison, James Freilich was the ball carrier, but Armand Saison came around with the block, and you saw the hustle and intensity. No matter if he's got the ball or he's blocking, he always gives it 100%. Another 1st and 10, play action by Hochberg. He will go. Got a few blockers in front of him and gets tackled forward. Number 99, Frank G, with the tackle. Gain of 8 on the ground for Connor Hochberg. It'll be 2nd and 2 coming up. Under 2 minutes to play, 1:37 and counting to be exact here in the first quarter. A fast first quarter. Hochberg out of the shotgun again. He's got Saison to his right. He goes right, throws, has James Freilich, and has another Eagles first down. Caden Thomas celebrating like he made another turnover, but Freilich had the first down there. I don't know what the excessive celebration was from Thomas, but I guess you're happy if you're up 14-0 early on here. Another fresh set of downs. Play action twice. Armand Saison the carrier. And Armand Saison gets it past to another Eagles first down. His ground game from the Eagles is looking great so far. We have 33 seconds here in the first. The officials will take an official timeout here and measure, see if he has enough for a first down. Looks like it from up here, and there it is. Just wanted to make sure, I guess. Another fresh set of downs for Connor Hochberg. Armand Saison, he's got space. Armand Saison stiff arms the defender and dragged down just shy of a touchdown. From up here, it looked like he got brought down from his collar, but no flag. Looks like they're fielding the ball at the 3-yard line. First and goal. 21 seconds here in the first quarter. And the Eagles down 14, knocking at the door of a score. And the Vikings will take a timeout here with 21.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Coach Matt Kirk for Santa Monica wasn't happy with what he saw in his defense. He was running to call that timeout. The Eagles 3 yards shy of a score. It's first down and goal, so will have a few opportunities here. They gave up that first touchdown. The second one was a quick hiccup, I guess you could call it. It was an interception on the first possession the Eagles had. It was a Connor Huckberg interception right into the hands of Caden Thomas, who ran it in untouched for the score. Let's see how the Eagles answer back. First and goal. The 3-yard line. Connor Huckberg and company down 14. Huckberg, Armand Saison, the ball carrier. He jumps up and shy of the touchdown. Let's see how many yards they get him. Big pile up there. If they give him any, looks like they do give him 1 yard. And this will take us to the end of the first quarter. The Vikings up 14-0. Well, all first quarters this season have been definitely must see. A lot of big action, a lot of big plays. This one was no different. The Eagles were stopped in their first offensive drive. They had to punt. When the Vikings got the ball for the first time, it was Anthony Arnaud to the big tight end Colby Bell with the first score of the game. That was put up the Vikings 7-0. Then, as soon as the Eagles got out there for their next offensive drive, Connor Huckberg threw an interception right to Caden Thomas, and he walked it in untouched for the second touchdown for Santa Monica. And that brings us to the 14-0 score as we start the second quarter. But hey, Eagle fans, El Segundo is second and goal. Now they moved it back to the 3-yard line. Looked like it was at the 2. So they talked about it, didn't agree. El Segundo will do it again, second and goal. 3 yards away from a score. There's Saison, falls forward, and still shy of the touchdown. Let's see where they mark him. Those are between the 2 and 1 yard line. Put it right in the middle. It's about the 1.5. So third and goal. There's flags. See what this is and who it's on. Penalty on the Vikings. Move it halfway to the goal line, so inside the 1. Still remains 3rd down, 3rd and goal. About a half yard out of a score. Power formation. Hochberg keeps it himself, gets pushed in. Is he in? We wait the official word. Touchdown, Eagles! Connor Hochberg with a quarterback keeper gets El Segundo back in the game. Armand Saison looking for the PAT. And it's good. The Eagles trail 14-7. That's a way to answer back if you're El Segundo. You gave up 2 touchdowns, you come back with a touchdown of your own. And let's see if this defense keeps the momentum up, keeps the intensity up. See if they can come up with a big play. They came up with some huge plays against Culver City. Unfortunately, that game got away from them there later in the game, but in the beginning, that defense played better than any defense we've seen over the last few years. I think that's what you have to take away from this season is how good this defense is and has been under Coach Wagner, and haven't missed a beat. Perhaps one of the most talented defensive groups in the last few years. And it's not just stats or size, it's more of big play situations. They come up with big plays at the right time. Kick goes all the way into the end zone. The Vikings, led by Anthony Arnoux, will start at their own 20. .11 minutes and 2 seconds here in the second quarter. Already seen an El Segundo touchdown. And now the first offensive drive in the second quarter by the Vikings. It's a running back. No, they fooled us. It was Arnoux with the keeper. They got the defense, they got me up here. That's a good play action play right there. Arnoux gained 2 yards on that play. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Second and 2. 2nd and 8. From the 22.
Arnoux again out of the shotgun. Throw and caught. Good. Caden Thomas with the catch. Julian Rodriguez on the tackle. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Vikings, and now the student section for the Eagles making some noise. Man in motion for Santa Monica is Jacob Cobb, the ball carrier, and he'll have enough for a first down. Jalen Cobb, pardon me. Jalen's senior, 5'7", 150 pounds. So a lot of the playmakers for the Vikings are seniors, as most are for the Eagles as well. Fresh set of downs for Anthony Arnoux. Gets it to Parks. Parks comes back the other way and brought down by 3 Eagles. James Freilich, one of the Eagles there, jaw-jacking a little bit with Colby Bell. And you see some of the assistant coaches for the Eagles tell him to calm down. Don't want to get a penalty here. Give him 3 yards. The second and short situation coming up for Santa Monica. 9:21 here in the second quarter. 14-7, Vikings lead the Eagles. There's another carry. Bryce Smith. And another Vikings first down. Officials giving some warnings to both teams here. You don't want to give anything away here. Gotta control your emotions. Play smart. A lot on the line in this one. Of course, these two rivals. For the Vikings, so much more on the line and at stake. Never beaten this team in 5 years. You can beat them tonight and get into the playoffs, but you're on the road. It's Coach Shevlin's last game. And a big defensive stop. They're saying fumble. What are the officials saying? No, still Vikings ball. El Segundo thought they had it for a second. Still Santa Monica ball. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. 8:24 and counting here in the second. And Arnu has a new running back next to him. That's Joseph Duran, number 17. That's to Arnu's left. 4 receivers set. Arnu looks, throws in traffic, incomplete. They call a flag there right away. It looked like a good defensive play to me, but the officials saw it differently. And a pass interference call on El Segundo. Crowd doesn't agree with it, but we play on. 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 36-yard line. 8:05 here in the second quarter. Arnu keeps the drive alive. Looks like they're going to call the defense here. Julian Rodriguez for an offsides encroachment penalty here. Tack out another 5 yards. 1st and 5 from the 31-yard line. Handoff. Joseph Duran. He's tackled by number 51, Adrian Wexler. We should mention Vinny Costa, who's been tremendous at cornerback this season, is out for tonight's game. Timeout call, 7:59 remaining in the second quarter. The Vikings lead the Eagles 14-7. A few controversial calls have gone against the Eagles. The first drive, it resulted in a Santa Monica touchdown. We'll see how this one turns out. Stay tuned, I guess. Joseph Duran with that first down run, got it all the way to the Eagles' 22nd yard line. And that's where Anthony Arnault will start again. Hands it, no, keeps it himself. Pushed back. David Madrid, he dumps it off. Incomplete. Madrid put the pressure on Arnault. Almost had that sack. Before Arnault, he saw an open receiver and at least threw it in his direction to avoid that sack. Smart play. Finally, incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Some more handkerchiefs come on the field. This time a delayed game on Santa Monica. And that moved them back 5 yards. Moves them all the way back to the 27-yard line. 2nd and 15 situation coming up. 7:49 here in the second quarter. Arnault with Bryce Smith in the backfield. 3 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom. Arnault looks to throw, has pressure, and it's brought down by Luis Beas. Jose Hurtado as well on the sack. Big defensive play by the El Segundo Eagles. Big loss on that play, as that brings out 3rd and 21 now for the Vikings from the Eagles' 34-yard line. See if the defense can come up with another big play, or will the Vikings quiet down this home crowd? Arnault out of the shotgun, looking to throw again. A quick throw behind Jalen Cobb, and it's an incomplete and a 4th and long situation coming up for Santa Monica. The Vikings will bring their punt team. Back to punt is number 20, Evan Green, a junior. And back to receive for the Eagles, Kyle Myers and James Freilich. There's the punt. Hurtado almost broke through. Freilich catches it, chased one defender, comes back the other way, and gets brought down hard. Right past the 10-yard line. The defense stops the Vikings from a score, pins them back, forces them to punt. Offense gets the ball back. It was 6:44 here in the second quarter, down 7. Bad news though, you have to start the drive from your own 12-yard line. There's a handoff to Armand Saison. He rumbles forward for a few.
Cade Thomas on the stop of Armand Saison.
Looked like a few, they don't give him anything. 6:15 and counting. 2nd and 10. Hochberg Try and go a reverse situation there with Armand Saison. It was read perfectly by the defense. Stopped instantly. The mark had a loss of 4 on that one. 3rd and 14 from their own 8-yard line. Connor Huckberg looking to throw on 3rd and long. Throws to James Freilich, and it is caught for a big first down. What poise and what accuracy by the sophomore quarterback from his own 8-yard line on 3rd and long, stood in the pocket and just gunned it downfield. Beautiful throw by Connor and a nice catch by James Freilich on senior night. Fresh set it down for the Eagles. This time the play action is read perfectly. Saison gets hit in the backfield by Ian Gomez. Under 5 to play now. Loss of 5 on that one, 2nd and 15. The Eagles climb back into this one. Drop back, Freilich hit in traffic, incomplete. That was a dangerous throw, dangerous route. That does stop the clock with 4:26 here in the second quarter. It'll be another 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact for El Segundo. Hochberg drops again. Can he create some magic and convert another 3rd and long? He will run. Gets hit out of bounds, shy of the first. Good effort. Also going to Wisely will send out their punt team. It will be 4th and 7.
For the Vikings. Armand Saison back in punt formation for the Eagles.
There's Saison with a punt. Looks like this one's coming for us. Hit the fence here in the crowd. A little bit more on it would have been perfectly here in our booth, right in our window. There we go. Officiating will mark it out of bounds. At first they were going to mark it where it hit the fence, but no, where it went out of bounds, and it was at the 36-yard line. The white hat made the right call there this time. First and 10 for Arnoux. Hands it off to Smith, and he is wrapped up and goes nowhere. A swarm of Eagle defenders. Bryce Smith's been the leading carrier for the Vikings tonight. Second and 11. Interesting formation by Santa Monica there. Arnu will air it out. One-on-one coverage. Kyle Myers, great defending, incomplete. As intended for the big tight end, Colby Bell. Myers listed at 5'10". Colby Bell is 6'4". But Myers winning the battle there. Third and long for the Vikings. And the Eagles' 39-yard line. 3:23 remaining here in the second quarter. Can the defense come up with another big stop? They've done so already. Here's Arnu. They bring the blitz. Quick throw. That's Bell this time with the catch. Cannot bring the big guy down. He keeps going. A first down for the Vikings. And he's finally tackled inside the 15. He's 6'4", 215, folks. Not an easy target to bring down. Yeah, he's the tallest player on the roster. That's what I was looking at. There's a couple other 6'2" guys on there. Oh, it's snapped. That's a live ball. That's a live ball, and the Vikings get to it. Madrid was there, but Santa Monica recovers, but not after a huge loss. Miscommunication by Anthony Arnu in the center. And a timeout called by the Vikings with 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. What a play. It'll be 2nd and 26, a huge loss for Santa Monica there with that miscommunication. And that happens sometimes, but first I thought it was some sort of trickery play. It's going to be a receiver coming from the back or something on it. One of those wildcat formations, but no, it was just a miscommunication play. Just bad play, bad snap, bad timing. Ball was placed at the 15, now all the way back to the 32-yard line. Go back and play. Arnu has time, has open receiver, and has a touchdown. That's Caden Thomas with his second touchdown of the night. Thomas had an interception, returned for a touchdown, and now has a touchdown reception with 2:53 here in the second quarter. A.J. Gomez with his third point after. And the Vikings back up by 2 scores. They lead 21-7 with 2:53 remaining here in the second quarter. kind of deflating, kind of sucks when you're on the opposite side of that score after your team comes up with some big plays, but unfortunately it's all for nothing. They get erased, and when the team scores, you gotta start back up from scratch, as they say. Now back to a 2-score game. Santa Monica will get the ball to start the third quarter. They won the coin toss and declined at the beginning of the game. And AJ Gomez with a kickoff has got that interesting style when he kicks the ball off. I thought that was just the first time he was falling, but every time he kicks the ball off for the kickoff, he kind of leans forward like he's falling, but I think it's part of his kicking strategy, kicking style. Never seen that one before. .253 here in the second quarter. That's how much time before halftime for Hochberg and company. Freilich loses the ball. That'll be an incomplete. Never had possession of it. Hochberg will try it again, 2nd and 10 from his own 25-yard line. Here's the flag quickly. I say encroachment on the defense. He gives El Segundo 5 yards. Freilich in motion. Hochberg on 2nd down. Throws in the window, almost intercepted. A lot of traffic there. Mark Pfeiffer, number 13, got his hands on it. Ian Gomez also near the ball. Dangerous throw by the sophomore. Connor's going to be so good next year, though. He has all this varsity experience. Hasn't played a full season. He wasn't the starter. I believe he took over in the 2nd or 3rd week as a starting quarterback. All this experience as a sophomore. He's going to be so good next year as a junior. He's going to have a good career here in El Segundo. Looking, dodging and weaving, trying to move out of the way, and finally gets brought down. Just about the line of scrimmage. That'll bring a 4th down for El Segundo. And with 2:25 remaining, the Vikings will call their final timeout here. I guess smart on them, 2:25, a lot of time. They will get the ball back, up 2 scores maybe. They're thinking they can put up another one. Get a little bit more breathing room here. Close game for, as it's being treated by both schools as a playoff game. You win, you move on. You lose, you go home. Fourth and 5. Eagles will punt it from their own 30. Armand Saison. Nice punt. Parks back to receive. Stays away from it, and the Eagles will field it at about the 38-yard line.
Down it at the 38-yard line.
2:15. That's how much time Anthony Arnoux will have before halftime. Hopefully, well, for them, they're looking for another score. Arnoux comes out with 4 receivers, 2 on each side. A back to his right, out of the shotgun. Arnoux, pass incomplete. Julian Rodriguez, nice play. Nice hit on Caden Thomas, the intended receiver.
Incomplete. The second and 10.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2:11 now left to play. Play action. Arnoux almost picked off, but no. It falls in the hands of Ian Gomez, and he has a Santa Monica first down.
Pass complete to Ian Gomez. Stopped by number 16. Cleo Metzkula.
Looks like we got a Viking down near where the play was made. Clock stopped at 2:03. And the Viking player seems to be okay. That's great news. Even better news for Santa Monica, they got another first down. Clock keeps rolling, under 2 minutes now. Arnoux will throw deep, looking for Parks, wasn't close. Julian Rodriguez on the coverage. That stops the clock with 1:37.
Julian Rodriguez.
With the incompletion, it's 2nd and down for Santa Monica. 2nd and 10, I should say. 2nd down. And 10 yards to go.
Bring up a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Kobe! Switch!
Officials making sure 2nd down. It is 2nd and 10. The blitz comes. Ball's loose. Arnoux gets it back and then swallowed up and sacked. Luis Beas and Jackson Ross making a big play and a big loss for Santa Monica. Now Coach Shevlin calls the timeout with 1:22 left here before half. He's hoping to get the ball back. It'll be 3rd and very long for Santa Monica. The Eagles might get a chance at some points here before hitting the locker rooms for halftime.
Bring up a 3rd and 25. At their own 37-yard line.
Coach Wagner's defense so aggressive. Talked about it all season long. They are not afraid to blitz. They will come at you and hit you hard in the face. See Coach Wagner on the sidelines. The Vikings looked a little disarrayed here. Don't know the formation they're going with. Now they're set 3rd and 25 from their own 37-yard lines. Parks in motion. Play action intended for Colby Bell. It's thrown behind him. And a big 4th down now coming up. And a big stop by this El Segundo defense. .118 left to play here in the second quarter. It's looking good for the Eagles to get the ball back and at least another try at some points. James Freilich, Kyle Myers back to receive the punt. Evan Green back to punt for the Vikings. Nice punt by Green. Right in front of Myers. He will let it roll back. And it looks like it will be down right about the 16-yard line. .104 officially on the clock. That's how much Connor Hochberg and company will have. Here's Hochberg out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Minute 02. Throws down the field. It is incomplete or intercepted. Pardon me. A flag comes in. That's Bryce Smith with the interception. A flag all the way back near the 50.
That's a horrible call. We can't get the corner when he's grabbing him. You gonna call that? Fucking horrible. That's a great play, son.
The officials getting together to talk about it, see what this penalty was.
That guy's running Kobe on the route. He don't get that. He barely touches this kid and throws a flag.
Came quick, came in the secondary right before the interception occurred. At that moment, two flags actually. A hold on Santa Monica and then a push in the back on Santa Monica.
Two penalties on Santa Monica.
So instead of a nightmare, this is a positive for the Eagles. The interception's waived, and they move them all the way up. See where they spot them here. So 2 penalties on that play, a hold by the Vikings and a push in the back by the Vikings. Still some discussions by the refs. We'll take a walk back. They're counted again. There it is. They've decided. They're going to put it right at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. 53.4 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Eagles ball. They're down by 2 scores. Play action. Hochberg has pressure in front of him. Sheds it away. Still on his feet. Will throw downfield, and it's incomplete. Intended for Scott Melton. .7 seconds now for El Segundo here in the second quarter. Last play was Jaden Taylor for the Vikings that came in with the blitz. Here's Hochberg again, has pressure, has space, will run it himself and brought down by Jalen Taylor. And another timeout called by Coach Shevlin with 27.5 seconds remaining here in the second. It was a fast first 2 quarters, and then these last few minutes we've had some stoppage, whether due to timeouts or penalties. It'll be 3rd and 10 coming up from the timeout for El Segundo. They are at their own 26-yard line with 27.5 seconds remaining here in the second. Beautiful night for football. November 1st, start of November. Here's a quick toss. James Freilich comes back the other way. Connor Hochberg with a spear tackle. Freilich up the sidelines. And he has plenty enough for a first down. And a flag comes in late. Ref pointing at number 9, Caden Thomas. And he's threatening the El Segundo sideline. They call Thomas for an unsportsmanlike conduct, late hit. And the official is all heated up at both schools. Nonetheless, this helps the Eagles a lot. They're all the way into Vikings territory at the Santa Monica 44-yard line. 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. What a block thrown by Connor Hochberg. And the official blows a whistle again. Writing something down. All right, here we go. First set of downs, followed the big penalty by Santa Monica. Oh, Nick Villa in at quarterback. And his throw's incomplete. Flag comes in. Most likely will be on Santa Monica. But Villa at quarterback. I wonder if Connor Hochberg got the wind knocked out of him. And it looks like he's walking back in. He had that nice block that led the way for Freilich. He seems to be okay. Back in. Got the play from Shevlin. That penalty did go against Santa Monica, pass interference on the Vikings. And with 13.8 seconds here in the second quarter, the Eagles have new life. Now all the way down to the 29-yard line. And again, another fresh set of downs. Here's Hochberg out of the shotgun. Throws, looking in the end zone. Just inches away, intended for Scott Melton. Got to take some shots. 8.2 seconds now. Probably have time for about 2 more plays. You got to be quick. On second down, throws for Scott Melton. It's caught and brought down inbounds though. 2 seconds. That's going to do it. No timeouts. Clock strikes 0. We'll head to the locker rooms at halftime. The Vikings lead the Eagles 21-7. We'll be right back. Keep it right here on El Segundo TV.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps. Did Pete saying mean things bother ya?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Welcome back, everyone, inside Hazeltine Field for the start of the third quarter. The Vikings lead the Eagles 21-7, and Jose Hurtado kicks it off to get us underway here at the start of the third. Vikings with a nice return, just about the 20. Same thing as if they would have let it roll in the end zone. It's been a good game, an exciting game. Big plays by both squads. A couple of highlights real quick. For the Vikings, Caden Thomas has 2 touchdowns. He leads the night. Had an interception return for a touchdown, then a touchdown reception in the second quarter. For the Eagles, their only touchdown came from a quarterback keeper touchdown run from Connor Hochberg. That's our 21-7. Vikings start off with a run. Short gain, about 2. That's Bryce Smith, the ball carrier for the Santa Monica Vikings. They're sporting some new helmets. Haven't seen these ones. First time I'm seeing them, actually. They might have had them for a few years, I don't know. But pretty cool looking helmets. At first glance, kind of looks like the Eagles helmet. The wings on the helmet, except it's a Viking horn, resembling the Minnesota Vikings. Handoff again. Smith, the ball carrier, and gets brought down hard by Jose Hurtado. Now shooting David Madrid. Makes up 4 and 44 there, so give the credit to David Madrid on the tackle, a senior on senior night. Madrid's one of the linebackers that both Coach Shevlin and Coach Wagner really praised at the start of the season, and he has not disappointed. The whole linebacking core has been terrific. Nice blitz. And again, David Madrid on the tackle. A few other Eagles there. But it did spot 44. It's a quick 3 and out for the Vikings. They will send out their punter, Evan Green. And Coach Shevlin will send out James Freilich and Kyle Myers back to receive. Pumped by Green, almost blocked. They get a flag. Luis Beas collided with Green. Most likely that will be on the Eagles. There it is, roughing the kicker on the Eagles. That should be enough for a Vikings first down. And it is. So roughing the kicker penalty against the Eagles brings out Anthony Arnoux once again and the Santa Monica Vikings. Again, these penalties are hurting El Segundo in the positions where they think they have the Vikings down. Bad penalty just puts them right back into it. So another fresh set of downs for Arnoux. Play action blitz by Madrid. A wide open Viking. He will go all the way in the end zone. Guess who? Number 9 again, Caden Thomas, with his 3rd touchdown of the evening. A flag came in near the 20. Goes on the Vikings, touchdown counts. So that's 3 touchdowns overall for Caden Thomas. Point after is good, and Santa Monica extends their lead 28-7 with 9:24 here in the 3rd quarter. Two receiving touchdowns for Thomas and 1 interception returned for a touchdown earlier on in the game. Caden Thomas having one heck of a game on senior night. With the playoffs on the line, he's stepping up big, and he's doing everything he can to get his team to play one more week. Again, though, that bad penalty, that roughing the kicker penalty, that gave the Vikings, when they're about to punt, a fresh set of downs, new life, and they made it into a touchdown. Here's the kickoff from Santa Monica. Nick Villa gets to it, fumbles it, but gets in front of it. And that's where El Segundo will start. It will be inside the 30. 9:24 here in the 3rd quarter. They are down 28-7. The Eagles offense needs to do something to answer back here before this one gets out of hand. They're going to re-kick this one. It did not go out of bounds, so not sure why they're re-kicking it. Gomez tries again. Same spot, just about. They let this one go. And it works out for the Eagles. They get a little closer, past the 40.
Ball out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
Hochberg to Fraley. He's got space down the sidelines. Goes out of bounds, pushed out by Donovan Parks.
Donovan Park forced him out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Second and 2 for Connor Hochberg out of the shotgun. Quick handoff to Saison, and Saison still on his feet. Armand Saison finally gets pushed out as Bryce Smith pushes him out of bounds, but not after another Armand Saison and El Segundo first down. What a game he's having.
Take a look, 15 on the play. First and 10 Eagles.
First and 10 from the Vikings 36-yard line. The official blew the whistle to keep going, and that got the El Segundo players. They thought it was a penalty. Saison goes up the middle.
34-yard line.
Short gain on that run by Saison.
Number 54, Joey Becerra.
Second and 8. Hochberg goes under center. Gives it to Saison again. Stiffs arms one defender, but cannot get past him. That's 22, Alejandro Hernandez with the tackle. Hernandez, a junior, 5'10", 180.
Stop by number 22, Alejandro Hernandez.
Pushes him back 2 yards. About one. 3rd and 9, officially they mark it. Here's Hochberg on 3rd down. A flag comes in. Hochberg's running. Lowers his shoulder. It was brought down just shy of the 1st down marker.
Hochberg
Flag came in the backfield.
holding on the Eagles.
It's going to be a holding call on El Segundo. Another penalty. Pushes back El Segundo. Another hurtful penalty. Been a manageable 4th down, or at least something you could have attempted. Now pushes them back all the way back into their own territory. 3rd and a whole lot. From the Eagles' 47-yard line. They converted a big 3rd down earlier on. Hochberg has pressure in front of him. Big 72 throws him out of bounds. C.J. Hogan, looking like Hulk Hogan. Hogan listed at 6'4", no weight for him. I believe all 6'4" of it. Here's a late flag. on the Eagles. Unsportsmanlike.
Hold on, they need to mark that off.
A sideline warning on the Eagles.
Fourth and almost the whole field. Armand Saysum punts it. And it's fair caught by Donovan Parks. Wise call because he had number 12 Justin Gill in front of him. 6:36 remaining here in the third quarter, 28-7. Vikings with the lead. They've led all throughout the game tonight. Never trailed.
Vikings will take over on their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 for the senior quarterback, Anthony Arnoux. His team up by a lot here. The Eagles bring the blitz again. Smith, the ball carrier. He's tackled quickly in the backfield. Mentioned last year's game, such a close one between these two schools. 22-16, the Eagles defeated the Vikings in overtime. But the year before that, in 2017, El Segundo won 40-6. 2016, El Segundo won 45-6. 2015, El Segundo won 49-7. And 2014, another close one, El Segundo won 17-13. Before that, they didn't play each other. So Santa Monica is 0 for 5 against the Eagles. A dropped pass by Colby Bell, the favorite target tonight of Anthony Arnoux. That incompletion brings up 3rd and 12 for Santa Monica. Both these two schools 2-2 in the Ocean League. We mentioned at the start of the game, the winner goes into the playoffs. The loser packs up their bags and calls it a season. Third and long. Looks like Santa Monica, and Coach Kirk calls a timeout. With 5:40 remaining here in the third quarter, 28-7, Vikings over the Eagles. You're watching Friday Night Football on El Segundo TV. I'm Egidio Deliu. Thank you for joining us. The last regular season game of 2019. An up and down season for El Segundo, who started 0-3. It was looking like it was going to be a rough season. Then they went 3-0 and got back to 500. And they've had 2 tough games against Culver City and Lawndale last week, so 2 losses there. Now looking to finish off on a high note, but trailing the Vikings 28-7. Again, you have to congratulate him with that. Whatever happens here the rest of the way, starting 0-3, getting back into it, having a chance at the playoffs, fighting hard, never giving up. And they put on a show every time they're out here, especially the games we've done here at home. Here's Arnoux on 3rd and long. Myers, Colby, the receiver. Myers on defense, a flag comes in. Colby Bell made the catch, a scramble there. Another flag comes in. Let's see what this is all about. Kyle Myers was the defender. Colby Bell, the receiver. Catch was made. 2 flags on the play. Let's see what they call. One of them is going to be pass interference for sure. Oh, and the third flag, actually, there's another one all the way back here to the right side by the 15-yard line. So holding on the Vikings. Pass interference to be continued. So holding on Santa Monica. Pass interference on El Segundo. Both of them cancel each other out. Then a personal foul call on El Segundo. So the first two penalties cancel each other out. They will tack on the 10 yards for the personal foul. Someone said something down there on the El Segundo side. Now, fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 39-yard line with 5:31 remaining here in the third quarter. And Coach Shevlin talking to the sideline official. And they're going to stop play here once again, trying to see what they were talking about. But he had some sort of dispute there about those calls. And now the head official will walk over to Shevlin or jog over and have a chat with him. The official looked like he was about to get the flag out and call again. One more time, one more discussion. Here we go, all squared away. .531 here in the third quarter remains after all this commotion. 1st and 10 from the Vikings 39-yard line. Let's try it again. Here's our new. Almost intercepted. Defense coming off hard now. Pass was caught though. Gain of about 5. Cool breeze air coming through now. Cooling down definitely here in El Segundo. It's been weird weather lately. Really hot last week and really cold this week. Officially 62 degrees here in El Segundo from the Apple weather. 5-mile-per-hour winds. Perfect football weather. More flags. It's encroachment on the defense. That will give them another fresh set of downs for the Vikings. Man in motion for Santa Monica, a quarterback keeper. And he's swallowed up and brought down. Anthony Arnoux, 6'2", 205, big quarterback. A nice game tonight, making sure his team continues their season. Had a touchdown in the first quarter. And then he's had one in the second and one in the third. So each quarter's had a passing touchdown, a total of 3. 2nd and 9 from the 50, our new pump action. He's pressured down, David Madrid with a sack. Madrid playing hard. He's been itching for that sack all game long and finally got it. Big loss on that play. Moves the Vikings all the way back here at the 37-yard line. 3rd and 28. A little bit of a low snap, pressure again by the El Segundo defense. Arnoux with time though, throws. Myers there, incomplete. 4th down coming up. And this crowd is into it. 3:07 remaining in the third quarter. The Eagles trail 28-7, but there's life inside Hazeltine Field. Same familiar faces back for the Eagles to receive. Myers and Freilich. It's Myers. And he gets tackled instantly at the 35-yard line. Oh, there is a flag. Near the 45-yard line there. See what this one's called on. We've had a lot of penalties this game. See what the call is, a holding call. Aggressive holding call by the official. Aggressive gesture was called on El Segundo. That pushes the Eagles back all the way to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for Connor Huckberg. Under center, quick dump off to Armand Saison. He's got blockers in front of him. Juking, still on his feet, staying alive. And finally gets brought down by a few Vikings. Then some words being exchanged back and forth. Scott Melton and a whole bunch of Vikings there. Emotional game, a rivalry game. And it's a lot at stake in the way these things are going here. All these penalties. You know, both teams are worked up. Fresh set of downs for the Eagles. Armand Saison gets it again. Pushes through for a short gain on first down.
Eddie Montoya. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Have under 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Still another quarter of football. 28-7, Vikings over the Eagles. 2nd and 7 for Connor Huckberg out of the shotgun. Huckberg has space, sees it, perhaps keeps it himself. He does, and brought out of bounds. 22, Alejandro Hernandez again with the tackle. Short third down situation. 3rd and 2 from the 42. Quick toss to Saison. Saison cuts it inside. Armand Saison has space. Armand Saison pushes Parks out of the way. Inside the 10. Finally brought down. A huge 3rd down conversion for Armand Saison and the El Segundo Eagles. What a run. Marshawn Lynch-like by Armand Saison. I'm combining them too. What a terrific run by number 2. Against his former team. You know he wants this win badly. He's doing everything he can. He's had a terrific season in his senior year. First and goal for the Eagles. Connor Huckberg rolls to his right. Has space. And gets hit. Got hit hard, but number 54, I believe, was the first one there, Joey Becerra. 72 comes off that pile as well, C.J. Hogan.
Stop by number 72, C.J. Hogan. And 55, Brandon Lopez. No gain on the play, the 2nd and goal from the 7.
22 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. The Eagles should be able to get one more play at least. 2nd and goal. Freilich in motion. Is James Freilich the ball carrier? He'll wraps it around and he goes out of bounds at about the 3. See where they mark it. Stops the clock with 7.1 seconds here in the third quarter.
Down to the 3-yard line, the 3rd goal.
Third and goal, 3 yards away for the Eagles offense. Down 28-7. Hochberg under center. Saison behind him. It's Armand Saison. And he gets stopped shy of the goal line. It looks like might have lost a yard or so. That does it for the end of the third quarter. Eagles trail 28-7 to the Santa Monica Vikings, but they're knocking at the door of a score. They're not out of it just yet. It'll be 4th and goal, 4 yards away, so they did, Saison did lose a yard there on that carry. You have to think they're going for it here for sure, down 28-7. What do you have to lose? Last game of the season. Teams will switch sides and we'll try this again. 4 yards out. 4th and goal situation for El Segundo. That O-line is so important. They have been terrific all season long, even with some injuries. Rotating guys in and out and see if they can come up big here once again. Hochberg lines up out of the shotgun. He'll drop back to throw. He's got pressure. He makes some moves. Connor Hochberg gets rid of the ball and gets pushed out of bounds shy of the end zone. And that will be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs for the Vikings.
It's a turnover on downs, and the Vikings will take over from the 8-yard line. Up 28-7. Just started the 4th quarter. Arneau will hand it off. Bryce Smith, the ball carrier. Gotta think if you're Santa Monica up this much, just want to run that clock out as much as possible, so they're probably going to keep it on the ground. Second and 6 for Arneau. Turnarounds, hands it off, and tackled immediately. Bryce Smith again.
Loss of 1 on the play, the 3rd and 6.
Eagles blitz. Arneau looking to pass. Dumps it off. Incomplete. There's a flag. 2 flags. They're going to call these ones, I believe, on Nick Villa. Got some jersey there from Colby Bell. So I guess 2 penalties, 1 on El Segundo, 1 on Santa Monica. They offset. Some confusion on the Santa Monica Vikings side with personnel. Anthony Arnoux. 3rd and 6. He will throw. Airs it out. It is caught by Caden Thomas once again. He is having a terrific night with 3 touchdowns and a whole lot of yards to go along with those 3 touchdowns. First and 10 at the 45-yard line for Arnoux. Turns around, hands it off. Bryce Smith, who smacked instantly. Pardon me, the runner was Joseph Duran this time, number 17. Now Smith comes back in, Duran goes out. It's raining flags. Encroachment on El Segundo. 9:09 left here in the game. In regulation, I should say. Second and 6 for the Vikings. Up 28-7, never trailed tonight. They've led since the opening quarter. Another flag comes in.
Bryce Smith, the ball carrier. Penalty against the Vikings.
Foul goes against the Vikings. Sloppy second half. A lot of penalties by both schools. That moves Santa Monica all the way back to just about the 30. We've seen, though, tonight it has not mattered when they're down this far, or have a 2nd and long or 3rd and long, they somehow convert it. Duran again, the carrier, goes for a few yards. They give him about 1. Under 8 minutes to play, 7:53 and counting. 3rd and very long is Arnoux. Going deep and overthrown, intended for Donovan Parks. And that will bring up 4th and long for Santa Monica. Bad punt by Green into the Eagles sideline. .7:38 left in the game in regulation. El Segundo gets the ball back. See where they officially spot it. Looks like they're going to put it at the 38-yard line. So great field position for Connor Hochberg and company. Hochberg rolls out, throws to Kyle Myers. A screen pass. He's got space. Still on his feet and steps out of bounds. They mark him, looks like, at the 34-yard line. Second and 6, and a flag comes again. They're counting the Vikings. Illegal substitution, the call on Santa Monica. Eagles will take it. Moves them up 5, 2nd and 1 from the 29-yard line now. 7:26. Hochberg trying to get away from a sack and is brought down by number 52, Jonathan Almeida. Loss of a few. Lost about 2 yards, 3rd and 3 from the 31-yard line. Under 7 minutes, 6:52, clock ticks away. Here's Armand Saison, needs 3 yards to keep the drive alive. Does he get it? No. Looks like he is shy of the first down, and looks like Coach Shevlin keeping the offense in there.
Brought down by number 52, Jonathan Almeida.
4th and 2, let's go for the Eagles, looking to convert here. 6:14. Armand Saison straight up the middle. El Segundo first down. Keeps the drive alive, keeps the hope alive. 6:09, 6:08, 6:07, clock's ticking away. First and 10 from the 24-yard line this time. Here's Armand again, spin move. And a gain of about 4. Matthew Hinglebottom comes out. Kyle Myers comes in for El Segundo. Quick substitution. A little over 5 minutes here in the 4th quarter. This Eagles home crowd looking for another touchdown. Hochberg to Scott Melton. And he takes it all the way inside the 10. They mark him actually right about at the 6-yard line.
First and goal from the 8-yard line.
7 officially. Hard to tell here from the side angle I have. .435 and counting. First and goal. Armand Saison looking for a touchdown against his former team. No, he's dying to get in the end zone despite the score. He only went to Santa Monica for that 1 year, and well, high school. I'm not sure of his middle school career, but here's Saison. He's gonna throw it for Connor Huckberg in the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. What a play, reverse Armand Saison to Connor Huckberg. He didn't have the rushing touchdown, but hey, a passing touchdown just as good. Extra point. No good. 28-13 with 3:55 remaining in this one. The Eagles get another touchdown. Home crowd's happy. Armand Saison is happy. And that's what matters.
That joined us tonight to honor their coach, Steve Shevlin, putting it together with Mike Bundy, Garth Newbar, Nigel Haymark, and a host of others.
Under 4 minutes, 3:55 remains in the fourth quarter, 28-13. Following that, Armand Saison throwing touchdown to Connor Huckberg, who got that receiving touchdown. And the Eagles think they have the onside kick recovered. That would be huge. Looks like they're signaling Santa Monica ball. .354. See if the defense can come up with something magical here on Hazeltine Field. Down 28-13. Vikings run it up the middle. Short loss on that run. 2nd and 11. 3:12 and counting. Another run. Bryce Smith, again the ball carrier, gets swallowed up quickly. Timeout called by El Segundo, stops the clock exactly at 3 minutes.
Timeout charge to the Eagles. Their first of the second half.
Third and long, 3 minutes. See if the El Segundo offense gets one more shot at this. Coach Wagner still fired up in there, talking to his defense. Eagles blitzing. They come hard. Bryce Smith again the ball carrier. He's got space though, and he's got another first down. James Freilich pushes him out of bounds.
James Freilich on the stop, but not before a Santa Monica first down.
Eagles blitzing again. Oh, and what a hard hit. See who that was. Luis Beas breaks through a hard tackle on Joseph Duran.
Joseph Duran stopped by Louis Bees for a loss.
Looks like there's a Viking down. This clock stops at 2:19. 28-13, the Vikings leading the Eagles in a game with playoff implications and a playoff spot on the line. Looks like the Vikings will continue their season at least one more game. Again, gotta be proud of these guys this year. They started 0-3 and then won 3 in a row, got back to 500, lost the last 2 but still had a shot at the playoffs. Fought hard here tonight. Couple of bad calls, and a couple things could have gone the other way. Might have been a different story, but still a hard-fought game, and a team that played hard every down despite the score. As the Santa Monica players walks off, seems to be okay. And Coach Shevlin's 26th and final year. The Eagles unfortunately could not make another playoff run, and will most likely get out of here with this loss. But still a terrific career from Coach Shevlin. Has had so much success here as the man in charge of the Eagles so many years, and especially with us. He's been so great with me here the last 5 years since I've worked with El Segundo TV. He's been so accommodating. He's been so open to us, coming in at practice, interviewing guys, filming practice, filming these games, always grabbing an interview. We've always had availability to any player we wanted to interview, and coaching staff. And for that, we want to say thank you from everyone at El Segundo TV to Coach Steve Shevlin. He's a class act, and he'll definitely be missed on the sidelines from August to November. But congratulations on a terrific career, and enjoy your retirement.
And Louis Speed. And Sebastian Meza. Come out charge to the Eagles.
Timeout called here with 1:49. This one just about sealed up. The Vikings will wait until Sunday to find out who they play next in the playoffs. They do snap this 5-game losing streak against El Segundo. First victory against the Eagles in 5 years. El Segundo loses 17 seniors. A couple key guys, James Freilich, Armand Cezanne, Nick Villa. Go down the list, Scott Melton, Jackson Ross, Luis Beas, David Madrid, Justin Delgado, Gerard Blanco, Antonio Lopez. A couple key starters. They're gonna have to get replaced next year. And we'll see who the new head coach is. Big tackle, ball is loose. Can they get one more? Kyle Myers falls down. I believe it was Myers and maybe Justin Gill. Both come out of the pile. With a fumble recovery by the Eagles. I said they play hard no matter what the score is, and they proved it right there. Still playing hard with 1:39 left in the game. Kyle Myers officially rewarded with that fumble recovery. Let's see if the Eagles offense can get one more for Coach Shevlin. Hochberg drops back, throws, Scott Melton with the reception. 131. They're going fast-paced, they're going no huddle. Hochberg under center, goes quick to James Freilich. Freilich inside, a flag comes in, and Freilich will go out of bounds. Penalty on El Segundo. That derails that play. Hochberg drops back, quick toss to Armand Cezanne. Big block in front of him. Has room, another flag comes in. He goes out of bounds. And the white hat is getting trigger happy down there. The crowd is getting ready to boo him. And then they cheered him when it was against Santa Monica. They'll take it. 1:09 on the clock. In 2013, I believe, it was the last regular season game between Lawndale and Santa Monica. The quarterback got hit with no time left. There was a late hit on the quarterback. They had to give one more play. The winner got into the playoffs against Lawndale and Santa Monica. The game cannot end in a penalty, so Lawndale got one more play. They threw a Hail Mary, touchdown, won the game against the Vikings. That one was crazy. Could we see something else here happen? Some magic. 109. You know, it sounds crazy, but I've seen crazier things happen. Pass is tipped, and it will be, oh, they're saying it's a live ball. Should be an incomplete. That stops the clock with 57 seconds. Well, these Vikings, the point of that story was these Vikings have seen some heartbreak at the end of the games when they thought they were winning. In that game, they were winning by a lot. Lawndale came back and got themselves back into it. This one got 57 seconds. Never say never in sports. That's why we watch. Despite the results, though, of this game, whatever happens, win, lose, or draw, Coach Shevlin should walk out of here tonight, as well as all these players with their heads held high. Lot of movement there before the snap.
On their 18th penalty of the night.
Second and very long for El Segundo. Hochberg throws it in the end zone. Scott Melton, touchdown Eagles! What a throw and what a catch by the senior. .2 seconds. Looks like they will go for one. What a play that was. Beautiful throw by Connor Hochberg, and what a catch by Scott Melton in double coverage. PAT is good. That's a one-score game with 48.2 seconds left. 28-20. There is hope inside Hazeltine Field. The Eagles are fired up. The fans are fired up. I hope you are too. 48.2 seconds. One-score game. El Segundo has climbed back into this one. Like I said, never say never. It has happened to Santa Monica before. They've lost a heartbreaker in the last few seconds of the game. Jose Hurtada, the senior, lining up for the kick. Oh! The Eagles might have it. Oh, and they signal Santa Monica. They signal Santa Monica ball. It looked like El Segundo had it. Coach Wagner's heat. Flags come in. What a onside kick. I wish we had a replay. More flags come in. Come on now. Last flag waved off. Wow, again, wish we had replay. That was a close one. It looked like the ball was rolling. It definitely hit the mark of how far it needed to go, and it looked like Eagle players were there. Signaled Santa Monica ball, 45.6 seconds. That would have been exciting. Crowd is fired up. Everyone's fired up, but this will most likely be a knee, so the Eagles will not have a chance to do anything. It happened in the NFL once, so there was a fumble in this exact play. Come on. A flag comes in, very unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Throw it again. And the crowd booing. Very unnecessary. We knew it was a knee. He didn't come in there with intent to hurt the other player. There's 38 seconds here. The ref should have just let this one go. Unnecessary call right there. Sorry, I don't usually like to comment on the officiating, but this one got ridiculous. The last few home games have been ridiculous, actually. And I've covered high school games a very long time, over 10 years, and this is probably the worst officiating I've seen, especially with these circumstances. And it's unfortunate that this is how it's going to end for Coach Shevlin. He's had a terrific career here. And again, hopefully everyone kind of focuses on that. And as soon as this final whistle goes, which should have been already, hope everyone just starts to think about that and not the way this game ended. It looks like they're calling it, and that's going to do it. The Vikings win this one by a final score, 28-20. They will move on and advance to the playoffs. El Segundo season is over, and it hurts to have the other team celebrate on your home field. Coach Shevlin is retired. Again, we say congratulations to a great coach. 26 years here in El Segundo, terrific run. And again, all these players and all these coaches have to keep their heads up tonight when they walk off this field. They had a terrific season despite not advancing into the playoffs. What a game, what a night, what a season. And we thank you guys for joining us here on El Segundo TV. We're going to get a few interviews, so don't go anywhere. We'll take a short break. Keep it right here on El Segundo TV.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps. Did Pete saying mean things bother ya?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Coach, all there's to say, congratulations on a terrific career.
Thanks, Gideon.
I was just telling the kids the same thing. You play the game, and there's going to be winners and losers. It's how you play the game that matters. And I was really proud of the way we fought back. We got in a little bit of a hole. The kids worked really hard, so couldn't have been happier with the whole experience. It's been wonderful.
Congratulations again. Thank you for everything. You've been so kind to us and giving us all this access. We appreciate everything. Enjoy the retirement.
I'm going to enjoy it next year coming out and watching.
Yeah, thank you, Coach. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Welcome back inside Hazeltine Field. The Eagles dropped the season finale, unfortunately, to the Santa Monica Vikings by a final score of 28-20 in Coach Shevlin's last game as the head coach of the El Segundo Eagles. Again, congratulations to a great coach and a great team this year. Despite the record, they still have a lot to be proud of. They gave us a lot of great moments, and we thank them for everything. That's going to do it. I've been Agir Delio. For everyone here at El Segundo TV, we say thank you for watching us and thank you for joining us every single game. Until next year, good night and goodbye.